Hi Capricorn, welcome to Buddy Tarot. Wishing you a very happy and prosperous 2026. This is your message for January 2026. So let's jump right in. What do we have for Capricorn? All right. So Capricorn, at the heart of the matter, we have the Three of Cups in the reverse. Okay, I'll just take it in the reverse. I am not holding the deck in the reverse. Crossing this energy, we have the Nine of Swords. Your focus, the Ace of Wands. The distant past, Eight of Wands. Your recent past, Ten of Wands. The immediate influence is the Two of Wands. Okay. This is how you see yourself. This is what you may not be seeing. These are your hopes and fears. And this is the potential outcome. Okay, Capricorn. So what I'm seeing right away is that there's a falling out between you and a certain group, a certain person, or a certain number of people. This could be your friend circle, your social circle, but and you know that there is, you want to start something new, you want to there is a desire to start something new, but what is crossing you at this time is the Nine of Swords. So something is holding you back from, what I'm feeling is something is holding you back from walking away from this connection or this dynamic that you're not vibing with so much at this time. When we clarify, we'll get to know why is the stress, why is there stress around this? Because there is something new that is inspiring you, but there's something about the energy, and you want to move towards this new opportunity, but there's something that is holding you back at this time a lot, like it's anxiety about a falling out, or not being part of, or maybe how others will react. In the distant past, we have the Eight of Wands. So things happened very quickly, but then we have the Ten of Wands in the recent past. So things were going in the flow. The situation right now that you find yourself in with the Three of Cups and with the Ten of Wands in the recent past, like of late you might have been feeling a heaviness, but it was the way this connection, or the way you could the way you felt part of this group was, it was very easy and flowing. But from the recent past till now, it has been different, but it was quite pleasant and easy to connect with these people in the distant past. Now in the immediate influence, there is a bit of waiting. I feel like there is a bit of waiting before you can, what I'm seeing here is this figure is crossing over to the other side. for something more hopeful, but there is a bit of waiting. So let's clarify, Capricorn. What's the Three of Cups in the reverse for you? We have the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. Wow. So that's three people here showing up. There's three people here in the mix. And there's something that is bringing down there's a downer between the three of you. Let's see what this stress is about. Why is this Nine of Swords crossing you from moving towards something new? Why the Nine of Swords? Magician, the Sun, the Seven of Wands. So what I'm seeing here is that you might feel, a Capricorn, that if you were to manifest what you want, you will, people around you might react in a certain way. You could be worrying about having to stand your ground about this move that you want to make. You might have to protect your corner, or the spider here is like doing everything it can to kind of stay balanced. This lamp here is reminding me of the Hermit. There could be an underlying fear of not, well, I'm saying fear because we have the Nine of Swords, so there is a bit of worry. There is a bit of worry about, having to defend yourself or prove yourself in a way. You might feel like, because here you're very positive and you're clear about what you want to manifest, but there is a fear that you might be thrown off balance. There's something about the dynamic between the three of you where interesting. Yeah, defending yourself. You feel the need to defend yourself, and it's stressing you out. Let's look at the Ace of Wands, which is your focus. Two of Swords, Seven of Cups, Four of Wands. So again, even though the focus is clear, with the Two of Swords and the Seven of Cups, we are not sure. We are not sure about if this is the best for us, because the Two of Swords is basically it's a mental dilemma where we have a clear thought about something, but then we have a contradicting thought. And there's, with the Seven of Cups here, there's some confusion about it's like, to be honest, I don't know energy. But again, with the Four of Wands, there is a desire to come together, to choose correctly. Like, I see you wanting to do the right thing. I see you wanting to do the right thing, Capricorn. But the Four of Wands here, some of you could have a lot of options, and you could be, this could be like friendship, people that you could get to know, to people you could hang out with. And amongst these many options, there's someone special who you can, build something stable with. It's not very clear at this time, but you have an idea about it. Let's look at the Eight of Wands in the distant past. Five of Swords, the Hangman, and Judgment. So there might have been communication in the past which left there might have been communication or some action, some things said in the past which kind of led you, Capricorn, to make a judgment on this situation. Like something mean or hurtful was said, or someone acted in a way that didn't speak well of their intentions, or there was some sort of a distortion which you were able to perceive, Capricorn, with the Hangman. Or maybe there was something that you said. It could be vice versa, because the Five of Swords can be self-sabotage also. But there was something said or done that sabotaged this dynamic in the past, and you kind of decided to, with the Judgment, maybe you decided to give it another chance, which is why we have the Ten of Wands and this burden in the recent past. Let's look at the Ten of Wands in the recent past. Ten of Cups. So there is shared happiness between you and this dynamic that we're talking about, but there is also, it comes with a heavy price. Some of you are, doing more than you should be in this shared dynamic to make it comfortable and keep things in a certain way. With the Devil here, there is a pattern, something that is limiting, something that has been keeping you bound to this situation, because even though there is it takes a lot of your energy, but it also brings you a lot of happiness in a way. But I see in the past that you made up your mind to let go of this situation and kind of move on to this which you have in your focus right now, to new prospects. So let's look at the Two of Wands, which is a bit of waiting in the immediate influence. Why this waiting for Capricorn? Three of Wands, a bit more waiting. The Fool, so and the Five of Cups. So we are taking that leap of faith, taking that step, but with the Five of Cups here, we're still looking back at what was lost. This Three of Cups that is there in the reverse. Capricorn. Let's look at how you see yourself. We have the Hermit. So this is reminding me of the Seven of Wands character here. I'm sorry about this mess, guys. Oh, where's the Seven of Wands here? This lamp here. So you are kind of right in a way. What you are fearing, that you will have to stand your ground. You do see yourself as someone who is isolating yourself from this connection. Your energy is withdrawn from this dynamic, and you're kind of looking into the matter. And you know that at this time, instead of consulting with either of the people, that there's at least two people in this mix. You're kind of relying on yourself. You're your best counsel at this time. What you may not be seeing is the Five of Wands. So you might feel like you're in isolation, and you're kind of doing the inner work. But with the Five of Wands, there are energies that are interrupting the inner work that you're doing at this time, which you may not be seeing. This is speaking of fire, and sometimes being blindsided by the energies that are around you, or allowing yourself to be blindsided, or being conflicted about should I not, should I take that step or should I not. There is, because the hermit's wand is upright, and it aligns with the Ace of Wands. But with the Five of Wands here, there are conflicting interests or parts of you that are preventing you from taking that step. In your hopes and fears, we have the High Priestess. Lovely. I feel like let's look at your potential outcome. We have the Four of Pentacles. Let's clarify the Four of Pentacles. Why is the Four of Pentacles the potential outcome? This is Sun in Capricorn. We have the Two of Pentacles, Jupiter in Capricorn, Nine of Cups, and Strength. So what's happening here is, Capricorn, you're being forced to make a choice. With the High Priestess in your hopes and fears, I feel like that this is, you're kind of aware of, you're expecting the outcome that is there. You know that this is what you are going to have to do eventually, break the cycle. We have Sun in Capricorn, Jupiter in Capricorn. So in order to expand, a choice would have to be made, so that your focus as the devil, this, which was there in your recent past, what you can put your 100% focus on to kind of help it grow into, or bring it into something of a wish fulfillment. With the Strength here, it's, that it is going to test you in a way, but if you know that, then as the High Priestess, I feel like you even know that you can do it. Whatever it is that is holding you back from taking that step, Capricorn. So this is what I have for you. If you're still watching, thank you for your patience. Thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes. And I will catch you again soon later. Bye.